this fruit is a living being. I don't believe that the seed is a living being. But then because it is laid down in the Vinaya and the monks' precepts, we try to keep it it is, we can. So like for example, in the monks, in our monastery, we do this every day. But sometimes when we go out, there are some people, we go to a Buddhist society or something, people, they don't know how to do it. I don't insist. But sometimes some people misunderstand. They think I don't keep the Vinaya. I don't ask somebody to copy a Karabodhi. This in the Buddha's teachings is Sila Bhatta Paramasa. Sila Bhatta Paramasa is attachment to Sila and rituals. This ritual is any ritual concerned with the religion. So if you are too attached to this kind of thing also, it's an obstacle because to attain Sotapanna, the first fruit of Aryahood, you have to let go of three factors, Sangyojana. One of them is attachment to rules and rituals. Rules and rituals are useful for a purpose. You must know the purpose. If you don't know the purpose, you simply attach to it every time. There's no point, right? So if you attach to some of these things, even good thing also when you attach to it, it becomes obstacle. For example, vegetarianism is good for health, but if you are too attached to it, it's also, I think, not correct. So, okay. So that is bhava, existence. So now I told you the secret. Bhava is being, is perception that I exist. And I say monks that existence or being too has approximate cause. It does not lack approximate cause. And what is approximate cause for existence, bhava? It should be said clinging. Clinging. When you cling to something, so you are attached to something, then you cling to it. Another word for clinging is attachment, upadana, attachment. When you want it so badly, you cling to it. Then that I arises. I want it. So that bhava, the perception of I, arises because of clinging. For example, a small boy never tasted ice cream before. You give him ice cream, you think, wow, so nice. He wants some more. You give him another ice cream and ask him to share with another boy, he don't want to share. That's enough. He will eat until he gets sick. That's enough. So when that clinging is very strong, that I am enjoying this, I want this, that bhava arises due to clinging. I say monks that clinging too has approximate cause. It does not lack approximate cause. And what is approximate cause for clinging? It should be said craving. So when you, like a small boy, he tastes the ice cream, then he craves for it. From craving, then he has attachment for it. So craving brings about attachment. Craving also, okay. I say monks that craving too has approximate cause. It does not lack approximate cause. And what is the approximate cause of craving? It should be said feeling. This feeling, we have a pleasant feeling, we have unpleasant feeling, we have neutral feeling. When pleasant feeling arises, then you crave for it. So business people are very smart. They create things that give you pleasant feeling. Your feel-good channel is one. So feeling gives you craving. So the feeling too has approximate cause. And what is the approximate cause of feeling? It should be said contact. Contact. We have six sense bases. At the six sense bases, for example, form appears before your eyes, and there is contact. Once there is contact, you see. Then feeling arises, depending on what you see. And secondly, when sound comes to your ear, when it contacts your ear, also feeling arises. So at the six sense basis, when the six sense objects contact six sense basis, then feeling arises. So contact also has a proximate cause. What is the approximate cause for contact? It's the six sense basis. It's because you have the six sense basis, the six sense organs, that you have contact at the six sense basis. And what is the cause for the six sense basis? Name and form, nama rupa. Nama rupa can also be translated as mentality, materiality. And then the cause for nama rupa is vijnana, consciousness. Now these two are like Siamese twins. Siamese twins, sometimes they join at the head, sometimes they join at the body. They cannot go apart from each other. So these two are the same, consciousness and nama rupa. When consciousness arises, you are conscious, right? You cognize. So what is it you are conscious of is nama rupa. So nama rupa is the object of consciousness. In English word is phenomena. So this object of consciousness, there are two types. One is the mental object of consciousness. The other one is the physical object. So the mental object is nama. The physical object of consciousness is rupa, the physical world. Right? So nama rupa is mentality, materiality, which means phenomena. It is not mind and matter. When you investigate nama rupa, it cannot be mind and matter because it does not have consciousness. Consciousness is the counterpart of nama rupa. So nama rupa by itself does not have consciousness. So when consciousness arises, nama rupa arises. When consciousness ceases, nama rupa also ceases. They arise and cease at the same time. They are like Siamese twins, as I mentioned. So nama rupa must be the object of consciousness, which is phenomenal. So from having nama rupa, then you know that you have six sense bases. Okay. So the proximate cause for consciousness is volition. This word sankhara is another difficult word to understand. This sankhara in the Paticca Samuppada says there are three types of sankhara: body, kaya sankhara, vachi sankhara, and chitta sankhara. And then later books say that sankhara means karma, creating karma, intentional action. But unfortunately they did not notice that in the suttas there are two sets of sankharas. One is kaya, vachi and chitta sankhara. The other one that has got to do with karma is kaya, vachi and mano sankhara. It's different. So this one is not creating karma. But when you say volition, volition is like intention, will. So you want to include karma also can, but more importantly, to me, it is the will to live. It is because of the will to live that we have consciousness. You must remember that consciousness is not an unending stream of consciousness. If you don't understand the Dhamma, we like to think that consciousness is an unending stream. Actually, in the Buddha's teachings, consciousness arises from conditions. Like for example, seeing consciousness arises and passes away very fast. And then, for example, hearing consciousness arises and passes away very fast, extremely fast. So these six consciousness, they arise and pass away, arise and pass away, so fast that you think that they are continuous, but actually they are arising and passing away. Now, when one consciousness arises and passes away, what is it that makes another consciousness arise and pass away? There is something that makes it arise and pass away, arise and pass away. And this something is sankhara, volition, which to me is more like the will to live, because we have a strong will to live. Every time our consciousness dies, it will light up again, just like a fire. When a fire is going off, when it's almost about to go off, then the wind comes, slight wind, and then they burst into flames again. So this wind is that sankhara, the volition, which has more to do of that will to live.